October is National Domestic Violence Awareness Month, also known as Intimate Partner Violence Awareness Month. Approximately 1 in 3 women and 1 in 4 men will experience some form of intimate partner dating violence or domestic violence in their lifetime. It is very likely that someone you know is a survivor or may be suffering in silence.
The current status of this case remains uncertain, with the last updates dating back to 2018, 4 years after Mita Valentine's disappearance. The last known contact with the 42-year-old occurred in Fayetteville, North Carolina on October 28, 2014, when Mita spoke with her mother on the phone around 10:30 p.m., a phone call during which she seemed to be speaking cryptically. Earlier that evening, surveillance cameras captured Mita walking toward her apartment complex on Sycamore Park off Old Wilmington Road following a neighborhood watch meeting. However, the next day, she failed to attend a family function, prompting an immediate report of her disappearance. The police quickly suspected foul play. Mita Valentine was known as someone who wouldn't vanish without notifying her loved ones. She was active in her church, serving as a secretary and choir director at Deliverance and Praise Church of Worship. Reports also indicated that Mita had complained about her on and off boyfriend, Reginald McDowell, the father of one of her children, and their relationship had a history of domestic violence that led to McDowell's imprisonment. Mita and McDowell's tumultuous relationship began in high school, but it was far from smooth. In 1999, when Mita was dating someone else named Kenneth D. Thompson, she and Kenneth were kidnapped, bound, gagged, pistol whipped, and placed in the trunk of a vehicle by McDowell. McDowell faced charges related to this incident, serving a 15-year sentence starting in 2001, but being released in 2011. After his release, Mita reunited with him, but their relationship ended on October 11, 2014, just 11 days before her disappearance. On the day she went missing, surveillance footage captured a disturbing scene. Mita appeared to confront a vehicle briefly, then ran toward her home. A man, believed to be Reginald McDowell, chased after her. In 2018, police officially charged McDowell with first-degree kidnapping and first-degree murder in connection with Mita's disappearance. However, he remained elusive, disappearing and cutting off cooperation with investigators. Authorities continue to search for McDowell with the belief that he may be hiding in New York City. Mita Valentine remains missing, and her son, Demario, expressed hope for closure and reunification, reflecting on his mother's love and his wishes for her presence in important life moments. Mita Valentine was described as being 5 feet 5, weighing between 160 to 165 pounds with brown eyes, sometimes wearing contact lenses, and strawberry blonde dyed hair, her natural color black or dark brown. She had pierced ears and at least 2 tattoos, a flower on her upper arm and a heart on her breast. She was last seen wearing a blue t-shirt, gray sweatpants, and flip-flops. As of this publication, Mita would be well in her 60s. Anyone with information about this case is urged to contact Sergeant M. Ballard with the Fayetteville Police Department at 910-549-7326 or Crime Stoppers at 910-483-8477 or their local authorities and reference agency case number 14-032112 and help bring Mita home.
Tonight, a son's nearly year-long heartache and plea for help to find his missing mother. Good evening, everyone. I'm Tisha Powell.
Hi, everyone. I'm Steve Daniels. These are the last images of Mita Valentine. It's chilling surveillance video. You can actually see her running for safety outside her apartment. Greg Barnes live now at Fayetteville Police Headquarters. Greg, do police have any leads in the case?
Yeah, good evening, Steve. Sadly, as we approach the first anniversary of Miss Mita Valentine's mysterious disappearance back in October of last year, detectives here at police headquarters told me today they really have no new hard evidence that would lead to her whereabouts or her fate or lead to an arrest or at least in some way help ease the family's heartache.
I know God never puts you through anything you can't handle.
And for the past year, Demario Valentine has clung to his faith and the memory of the last time he and his mom talked.
She sent me one of her messages saying she loved me, Chipmunk, and I messaged her back telling her I love her too.
Mita Valentine vanished a year ago this Friday. Surveillance video from a day earlier at the Sycamore Park complex shows her walking back to her apartment, but then look to the left. Her longtime boyfriend is seen chasing her in. The two reportedly argued frequently, and the next day, police searched the apartment, found no trace of her. They say Reginald McDowell initially cooperated with investigators, but then disappeared. Police say he remains a person of interest.
He was talking to us at one time, and then he just left town. And we still like to talk to Mr. McDowell. So if anybody's been in contact with him, feel free to give me a call.
You know, it's been very difficult to know, not knowing where she is.
Mita Valentine is a longtime church secretary and choir director. Her pastor says his small congregation still prays for a miracle. It says Friday night they'll hold a community prayer service for Valentine.
So we're coming together as unity, praying that somebody come forth with something, because like we said, it's been over a year now, so we just need some closure.
And for now, all they have is hope.
Closure would be wonderful, but and that's the hard part, not knowing anything.
And police say they are still treating this as a missing persons case. And that's why they're republicizing Miss Valentine's disappearance, asking anybody with any information that could help solve the case to call Fayetteville Police. Meantime, the community prayer service for Miss Valentine is set for Friday night at 7:30. It will be held at the Deliverance and Praise Church of Worship on Owen Drive in Fayetteville. Again, it's a community event. They're hoping for a packed house. Live in downtown Fayetteville, Greg Barnes, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.
Her family and friends desperate for some new information. Greg, thank you.